Alright everyone, welcome to another episode of Straight Up Film Talk. This one's really special today. I'm at the Dolby Theater at the world premiere of fucking Godzilla. That's right, the anticipated Godzilla. And you guys are gonna get the spoiler-free review before anyone fucking else. Hope you guys are excited because I'm fucking pumped. I'm gonna go watch this shit and I'll have the review after the jump. Welcome everyone to another episode of Straight Up Film Talk with me, Brian. On today's episode, as you guys can clearly see, I'm reviewing Godzilla. That's right, God fucking Zilla. Just came back from the world premiere, and holy shit, do I've got some things to say about this movie. Godzilla stars Bryan Cranston, Elizabeth Olsen, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Ken Watanabe. That's right, your go-to Japanese guy, Ken Watanabe. Before I get into my film review, I just want to let anyone know, anyone who's first time might be watching my videos, I don't do spoilers. If you want spoilers, you can message me or whatever the fuck, and I'll be more than happy to spoil the movie for you. But for my viewers, I do not spoil films. There's no gimmicks with me. Straight up film reviews, just pretty much giving you a rough outline of what I think, not giving away too many plot details either. So if you want that bullshit, go ahead and message me or whatever, and I'll fucking spoil everything for you. Alright, let's get back to it. Before I review Godzilla, I've got some street correspondence going around asking people if they've seen Godzilla. Check it out.
You know SummerSlam? Have you seen Godzilla?
Yeah.
You have seen him?
Sorry?
Is his foot as big as that sign?
Oh, I think so.
Oh.
Totally random, right? Alright, anyways, Godzilla. Directed by Gareth Edwards, who his previous film Monster was pretty good. Really indie little flick, and then he landed Godzilla. How did he do? How was the film? Want me to fucking answer those questions, right? Gonna be straight up. The movie was fucking incredible. It was impressive. The scope, the atmosphere, the score to it, especially since I was watching it in the Dolby Theater, and they've got the whole Dolby Atmos sound system rigged up. The sound mixing in this film is just so fucking impressive that I wouldn't be surprised if this movie automatically wins the fucking sound mixing Academy Award from right now. Honestly, it's the technical design. Gareth Edwards is one lucky son of a bitch for getting to mess around with the Godzilla monster and all the other monsters he faces off. I'm not spoiling anything, you see that in the fucking trailers. But the film is really impressive. No matter what way you see it, it is a great, entertaining, blockbuster flick. It doesn't get so much into the story about the whole monster. If you want a more cohesive story about the monster, you're not going to get it. What you're getting here is solid blockbuster entertainment, and that's what I was expecting. There were some terrifying moments, there were some intense moments, there's a lot of intensity you don't see in big budget blockbusters anymore. He really directed the film with a really steady pace. You don't really get to see the monster as much until the final acts of the movie. It's slowly building up, and holy shit, when it builds up and when it's ready to go, it lets fucking go. I felt like a kid, like holy shit. One question that's been really pissing me off, and a comment that's been really pissing me off, is hearing people say, oh, this is just like Pacific Rim. You gotta fucking remember, if it wasn't for Godzilla, there would be no fucking Pacific Rim. You can't compare these two films. You can't create the you can't compare the creator to the product. No, Godzilla is a fucking amazing movie, and Pacific Rim is a different movie. However, I will tell you this: when I'm watching fucking Godzilla and Pacific Rim, I always get reminded of, you know, you ever have those Godzilla toys and those dinosaur toys you play in the fucking shower, and you would mess around with them in the bathtub and all that shit? Fuck. Those are some good fucking memories as a kid. And those are the kind of memories this movie brings back. It's just so fucking incredible. It's just... It's not only technically impressive and visually impressive as well. There is some solid acting from Aaron Taylor Johnson, or as you may know as Kick-Ass. Well, not anymore. There's no more of those movies coming out. God, this guy can actually move on to some stuff that requires his talents. Aaron Taylor Johnson carries the film. He does carry it convincingly. Plays a more a man faced with chaos, with his family in chaos, but handles it a bit better than fucking Tom Cruise in films such as War of the Worlds, just running around like, oh, holy shit, or Jake Gyllenhaal in The Day After Tomorrow, and just like, oh, yeah. I'm not gonna mention fucking Godzilla from 1998 in this video at all. This is the only mention I'm going to do it because that film was so fucking horrible. I'm not even going to put a fucking video clip to reference it. But anyways, a lot of the negative criticism I was hearing about this film, even though as of until today, any reviews were on an embargo. You couldn't release any reviews until today. It came from the Japanese saying, oh, Godzilla's a little too fat. Well, you know what I got to say to that? Fuck you guys. You guys can keep this shit. That's right, you guys can keep that. I'm fucking sorry, but it's such a stupid comment. Why are you gonna go out saying, oh, it's too fat? I'm sorry, our fucking Godzilla's, you know, digital. Do we want a fucking claymation stop motion kind of shit? No, we don't. We don't want some fucking guy in a fucking suit. No, this looks fucking awesome, fat or not. Fucking assholes. But anyways, definitely check out this movie. I am telling you now, if you have a chance to see it at a midnight screening, if you have a chance to see it in an advanced screening, go fucking see it right now. I do not know what you're doing sitting there. Try to get a ticket to an advanced screening. It's impressive. It's the magnitude of it. The pacing Gareth Edwards has with it, as I mentioned before, gradually building and building and building. Yes, Godzilla doesn't show up until about the final act in its full form. However, it doesn't mean other monsters do not show up along the way, and holy shit, are they terrifying. Yes, there are some cliched moments. It's a summer blockbuster. This is the definition of a summer blockbuster, a thrilling, scary blockbuster. And of course there's going to be cliched moments. There's always cliched moments in great movies. That's, you know, that's why they're great. There's always those memorable moments as well, and there are many in this film. There's just a vast majority, as you can see from all these clips I'm providing right now. The premiere was fucking awesome. A lot of stars at the premiere. It was an incredible setting. I am definitely going to be watching this movie more than once just to take in everything. It's a lot better if you watch it on an IMAX screen. Even though it wasn't shot in IMAX, the intensity is still there. 3D or not 3D, that's up to you. It's entirely up to you. For me, 3D is just a gimmick unless you're watching movies like Gravity or Avatar, which don't come out that often. But definitely check out fucking Godzilla. It is an incredible film. It is incredibly shot. It is massive. It is everything you would want in a fucking Godzilla movie. Honestly. They nailed it, they got it right, and there's no way of going back at it. This is my honest opinion. I haven't been looking around and looking at other fucking film critics' reviews. This is what I think of this movie. And definitely recommending it to everyone. This is on par with my highest levels of recommendation. Check it out. Godzilla, directed by Gareth Edwards, starring Aaron Taylor Johnson, Bryan Cranston, Elizabeth Olsen, and Ken Watanabe. And by the way, Bryan Cranston is great in this film. However, you got to keep in mind he is not the leading actor in this film. So if you're expecting him to be the lead actor, go check out something else or go watch your reruns of Breaking Bad. I apologize.
Alright, so that wraps it up for today's amazing review of Godzilla. Brian for Straight Up Film Talk here in fucking Dolby Theater. It's kind of hard to imagine 2 months ago Matthew McConaughey was on that stage accepting an Oscar. Pretty weird, huh? Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you guys.